It is 6 a.m. Today, for the protagonist of Genius and Tragedy, we have prepared a lavish feast of Austrian schnitzel and premium champagne. But right in the center lies a chilling, black mask. Doesn't this mask look terrifying amidst such a celebration? It represents the ominous messenger who knocked on his door just before his death, demanding a requiem. Can you guess who this is? Let me give you a hint. He was Europe's first superstar, touring royal courts before he was even 6 years old. A child so gifted, people thought he was a bewitched dwarf. But his childhood was stolen by a father who paraded him like a circus animal for money. He grew up to be a rebel, eventually getting literally kicked in the butt out of the Archbishop's palace. Meet Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the man loved by the gods but tormented by reality. Mozart wasn't just talented, he was a melody machine. While you struggled to hum a tune, he wrote symphonies in his head while playing billiards. He hated authority. While other musicians bowed to nobles, Mozart made fun of them in his operas. He was the original punk rocker of the 18th century. He moved to Vienna, the city of music, and became a freelance artist. A bold move, considering freelancer back then usually meant starving beggar. Success came fast. He made a fortune, bought expensive clothes, and lived in luxury apartments. He earned in a year what a doctor earned in 10. But Mozart had a hole in his pocket. Actually, no pocket at all. He spent money faster than he wrote notes. Gambling, parties, fancy wigs. He met Constanza, fell in love, and married her against his father's wishes. His father wrote angry letters. Mozart wrote a mass in C minor. Guess who won? Their marriage was happy but chaotic. They moved house 11 times in 9 years. They were the champions of packing boxes. Then came the Marriage of Figaro. It was a masterpiece, but it mocked the aristocracy. The emperor yawned, and the nobles frowned. Too many notes, my dear Mozart, the emperor reportedly said. Mozart replied, just as many as necessary, Your Majesty. Sassy, his popularity in Vienna started to fade. The fickle public wanted something new. Mozart was yesterday's news. Debts piled up. He started writing begging letters to friends. Dearest friend, lend me a few florins, I'll pay you back. Eventually, despite the stress, he wrote Don Giovanni, a dark, intense opera where the hero gets dragged to hell. Perhaps reflecting his own state of mind? 1791, the last year of his life. He was sick, broke, and exhausted. Yet, his creative fire burned brighter than ever. He received a mysterious visit. A stranger in gray or black commissioned a requiem mass. Anonymous, secretive, well paid. Mozart, delirious with fever, believed he was writing this requiem for his own funeral. He worked obsessively. At the same time, he wrote The Magic Flute, an opera for the common people, full of magic, humor, and Masonic symbols. The Magic Flute was a huge hit. Finally, success returned, but it was too late. His body was giving up. He lay in bed, dictating the requiem. Lacrimosa, weeping. He sang the alto part with his friends, then burst into tears. December 5, 1791. Just past midnight, the music stopped. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart died. He was only 35. Rumors exploded immediately. Poisoned by Salieri? Killed by Masons? Kidney failure? Undercooked pork chop? The tragedy wasn't just his death. It was his funeral. It was a cheap, third-class funeral. No massive crowds. No royal tributes. Just a few friends walking part of the way to the cemetery gate. Legend says a storm scattered the mourners. History says it was a mild day. Either way, he went into the ground alone. He was buried in a common grave, a pit shared with others. No tombstone, no cross, just piled earth. A few weeks later, his wife Constanza visited the cemetery. The gravedigger couldn't even point out exactly where he was. The man who filled the world with beauty vanished without a trace. It was the ultimate irony. But wait, Mozart didn't really die. His music was immortal. After his death, his fame exploded. The manuscripts he sold for pennies became priceless treasures. Biographers rushed to write about him. They turned him into a saint, a porcelain doll genius. He would have laughed at that. Today, Mozart affects your brain, sells chocolates and keeps babies calm. He composed over 600 works, symphonies, concertos, operas, sonatas, all in 35 years. It's statistically ridiculous. His music is perfect. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly complex. Like a diamond clear, but hard as rock. Einstein said, Mozart's music is of such purity that one feels he merely found it, that it has always existed as part of the inner beauty of the universe. He showed us that you can be childish and profound at the same time. You can make fart jokes and write the voice of God. He remains the eternal child of music. Never aging, never fading. Always playful, always divine. Now, let's remove that ominous mask and replace it with a sweet, multi-layered chocolate cake with a marzipan violin. Mozart taught us that life doesn't have to be long to be legendary. It just has to be loud. Even if you end up in a common grave, if you leave something beautiful behind, you live forever. Please leave a happy birthday message for Wolfgang in the comments. Let's give him the applause he missed at his funeral. I set a birthday table every morning at 6 a.m. Subscribe and celebrate together.